There's never been a better time to be into watches. These days, there are more affordable micro brands than ever, and many of them are putting out really stylish, well-built timepieces that not only go toe-to-toe with the big names, but at a fraction of the price. With so many choices out there, it's not always easy to know where to start. Today we're taking a look at 10 standout affordable watches from 10 different brands, all offering incredible style, great specs, and unbeatable prices. Neutra is an Italian micro-watch brand founded around 2018-2019 and creates some of the most interesting and stylish tool watches around. I love how they have a distinct design language that gives their watches their own identity. It's not easy to come up with out-of-the-box styles that look this good, but I think the two founders' backgrounds, one being an architect and the other an aerospace engineer, came together in a beautiful way to create unconventional designs. The Avro 393H comes in white or blue and has a ton of that cool factor. The case has contrast between polished and brush finishes that give the watch nice appeal. It's a take on a field watch like we've never seen before. As per the name, the diameter is 39 millimeters, the thickness is just 12.5, and the total length 46 mil. This is quite a thin watch, especially for an automatic, largely because of the choice of movement, the Sellita SW200. But it's no run-of-the-mill Sellita. This is an elaborate grade, which has better accuracy and a better quality regulator. The elaborate is often considered the sweet spot for value when it comes to Swiss automatic movements, improving on timekeeping without a major price jump from the standard grade. There's also a domed sapphire crystal, a detailed crown, and a level of finishing that dips its toe in the luxury category. The price is $650. Even though Kuo is a newer brand founded in 2020, they have really hit the ground running, gaining a solid fan base for making well-built and stylish affordable watches. They are based in Kyoto, Japan, the capital of culture and craft. Many other watches focus on early to mid-20th century designs like military field watches and dress watches, all of which are stacked with great specs. The Oldsmith series is their signature collection that takes inspiration from classic British military watches with restrained dials, domed crystals, and compact case sizes. The clean, legible, and timeless design is perfect for those who like vintage style with modern build quality. Like the other watches we've looked at, this one also comes in a variety of dial colors, as well as case options like steel or gold tone. There's something really fun about a small second subdial, and I like how it adds a ton of personality. Powering the engine is a Japanese quartz movement, so you know timekeeping will be impressive. A quick run through on the rest of the specs. There's a domed sapphire crystal with an anti-reflective coating, a nicely finished 35mm case with only 10mm in thickness and total length of 42, and comes equipped on a well-made cowhide leather strap. A simple watch like this is all about the little details that make it special, like the gilt dial with applied indices and sword hands with a beveled finish. This watch has a ton of soul and a great example of the craftsmanship that Japanese watchmaking is known for, and thankfully for us, at a reasonable price of $385. When it comes to affordable watches with rounded square cases, no one does it better than Brew. The Metric is their flagship model that's available in a variety of colors and executions, including some really cool, colorful combinations. The watch has a compact 1970s style case that blends steel and contrast brushing components in a 36mm size, making it comfortable and look really great. Because of the shape, it will wear slightly larger, so this case diameter is a nice size. Even better is the 10.75mm thickness, creating a nice slim profile on the wrist. The whole concept behind the Metric's design was to create a utilitarian retro timing device that can be used for measuring increments over periods of time, specifically for an espresso shot in the range of 25 to 35 seconds, as well as other durations that can be tracked with its 60-minute timer. This watch is packed with a lot of nice, refined details, which can be seen on each plane of its case and bracelet. There's high polishing and hand brush details. Protecting the dial is a sapphire crystal, and powering the engine is a Seiko Mecha Quartz VK68 movement. I like the hybrid aspect of this caliber, meaning you get the feel of an automatic with the sweeping hand motion, but the convenience and accuracy of quartz. A win-win. I love how this watch has its own identity, and in the world of watches with so many looking quite similar, it's refreshing to see a brand taking a path less traveled. There's even a light version at 30mm for those that have smaller wrists or just like a more tapered down watch. Those go for $375, and the regular versions are priced at $475. This next watch is another special diver that takes the familiar dive watch theme but flips it upside down with such a cool, unique execution. Everything about this watch slaps. The well-thought-out fusion of design, functionality, and value sets it apart, whether it's the yellow, blue, white, or black dial. One of the big standout features is the linear brush sandwich dial, creating a lot of depth and character. Although this watch is well under $1,000, it is a bit pricey and wouldn't call it affordable in and of itself. All things considered, I would chalk this watch up as a luxury timepiece with the quality it offers, so for a luxury level watch, it is an affordable price. So hopefully you give me a little leeway on this one. You definitely get a lot of watch for your money, that's for sure. The case and bracelet are brushed and polished beautifully, and the details on the dial are next level. It measures 40 by 12 by 47. This watch also takes advantage of the elaborate grade Sellita SW200 automatic movement, has the signature Tuseno hands, a double dome sapphire crystal, and a ceramic bezel filled with lume. It also has a hardened coating to limit scratches both on the case and bracelet, which features an on-the-fly micro-adjustable clasp. There's really not much more you could ask for from a watch, especially at a $749 price tag. Nodus is all about durable, well-built watches that punch way above the price tag, and I really like what they did with their sector fields in a lightweight titanium construction. The watch is inspired by the rugged timepieces worn by soldiers, and it embodies that same spirit of reliability and functionality. The Sector 2 field titanium is the real deal. This is a first for Nodus implementing titanium into one of their watches, which benefits from being highly corrosion resistant, hyperallergenic, and really lightweight. While titanium is generally more prone to scratches than steel, a hard coating is applied to minimize scratches. The case and crystal have been re-engineered and redesigned to achieve a thinness of just 11.7 millimeters, one of the slimmest Seiko NH-based designs, all while maintaining 100 meters of water resistance. On top is a robust box-shaped sapphire crystal that allows the dial and hands to sit closer to the glass compared to conventional crystal shapes. With the hands and dial pushed up, the result is an extremely efficient design and a more premium look. This watch has been designed and assembled in Los Angeles. The case diameter comes in at 38 millimeters with a total length or lug-to-lug of 47. There's tons of bright lume thanks to the Swiss Superluminova BGW9 Grade A. There's a screw-down crown and it comes equipped on a rubber strap with a titanium buckle. Although this is a robust tool watch, because of the lightweight titanium build, it only weighs 45 grams. It's powered by the Seiko NH38 automatic movement, which is the perfect choice since this watch has no date window, so it won't have a ghost date position. A lot of great details went into the design and the finishing is executed nicely. The price is $500. I'm a huge sucker for tough dive watches with a cool design, and Zelos really nailed it with the Mako 300-meter Falcon's Eye. What's really interesting about this particular watch is how it uses a stone dial, and each will have its own unique pattern. This model does come in other awesome colors as well, so there's plenty of options. The dimensions are right in that sweet spot for a lot of wrist sizes, coming in at 40 mil in diameter, 12.2 in thickness, and 47 lug to lug. Aside from looking awesome, this is a real deal dive watch with 300 meters of water resistance rating. It has the workhorse Miyota 9015 automatic movement inside, a sapphire crystal on top that has a domed execution, and it features a quick adjustable clasp. This is another lume monster that shines bright, and it's also a strap monster if you choose to throw it on different styles from leather or NATO. Even the bezel is made of sapphire, giving off an appealing premium look. Zelos does a great job creating their own design language and releasing refreshing, fun watches, whether it's with their distinctive case shapes, unique dial textures, and eye-catching colorways. Their designs look modern and stand out from the crowd. They're based in Singapore and founded by a watch enthusiast, which is evident from the thoughtful timepieces they come out with. Depending on the dial color you go with, the price ranges from $529 to $649, with the higher priced options include a GMT functionality. Initially launched through a Kickstarter campaign, Traska's first watch, the Free Diver, was a huge success, and they have continued to release solid watches stacked with all the right specs. The Commuter has a classic, timeless design, making it a great gata. There's plenty of options with this one, from either a 34, 36, or 38 millimeter case size, a date or no date, and multiple colors to choose from. The design is understated, elegant, and executed really well. One of Traska's signature features is their hardened steel. They start with the go-to 316L, but then applies their hardening treatment, which takes the Vickers hardness rating from 200 HV to 1200, increasing the scratch resistance and protection from swirls. The rest of the protection is solid with the box-style double dome sapphire crystal with an anti-reflective coating, 100 meters of water resistance, and a screw-down crown. The details are spot on from top to bottom, including diamond-cut hands, a sunburst dial, brushed bezel, polished chamfered lugs, and a toolless micro-adjustable clasp with 6 individual settings. This is one of those watches that look way more expensive than the price would suggest. Even the date window is framed nicely and placed at the 6 o'clock. Powering the engine is the Miyota 9039 automatic movement, and the lume is generously applied with Swiss-made BGW9 Super Luminova. All of the colors are executed really well in a variety of choices from more safe options like black or silver, as well as really gorgeous vibrant colors like oxblood red and faded copper. Depending on the size, the price ranges from $600 to $670. Another successful micro brand that has earned a great reputation in the watch community is Baltic, and they do a brilliant job in releasing stylish and well-built minimalist watches. The HMS is a dressy, 3-hand watch that blends modern build quality with the design language of the past and comes in a variety of stunning dial colors. This model is inspired by the 1940s. The step case is made of a single piece of stainless steel and has a diameter of 36.5 millimeters for the 003 models and 38 millimeters for the 002. The case features different finishes with horizontal brushing along the middle of the case, circular brushing on the lugs, and polished bezel. The dial incorporates an Art Deco design executed with the brush sector that looks great with the hour markers. The rest of the dial has a matte sandblasted finish, adding a nice subtle contrast to the overall design. The leaf-shaped hour and minute hands have an elegant, tapered shape that complements the watch's dressy character, though it does lean a bit on sporty at the same time. The HMS collection is powered by the Japanese Miyota automatic 8315 movement that has a beneficial 60-hour power reserve. What's cool is this watch is available with a closed caseback or with the option of an open caseback. The dimensions are right in that sweet spot for this style of watch, 38 mm in diameter, 13 in thickness, and 47 lug to lug. On top is a high-domed tessellite crystal which has solid scratch resistance and really clear legibility, one that does a better job than most sapphire crystals. There's also a handful of strap options like Italian calf leather, a steel beads of rice bracelet, or a steel flat link bracelet. The watch is priced at $425. Even though this next watch is one of the least expensive options we're looking at today, the quality and specs is tough to beat at this price point. The Wise Hitman has it all. Great looks, nicely finished case, and a detailed dial, all packed in a really wearable size. We're talking a sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, 200 meters of water resistance, tons of super BGW9 lume, and the tried and tested Seiko NH35 automatic movement. I like how Wise takes familiar designs and make it their own with an attention to detail that separates a good watch from a great watch. Even the date window is color matched, creating a clean, seamless design. Although this particular watch is constructed in 316L stainless steel, they have other watches that use 904L steel like Rolex and even Damascus steel. They make some really cool functional tool watches that take advantage of premium materials while still offering them at affordable prices. The close-ups of the Hitman really show off the quality. I recently picked up one of their GMTs that I do need to put together the review for, and it is a real showstopper. On top of that, the reputation in the watch community is really solid, and you know how picky watch enthusiasts can be, so that does say a lot. The Hitman was first introduced in 2017, and lucky for us, it's now on sale for just $305. Laurier doesn't make a lot of watches, but the ones that they have released are total bangers and a blast from the past. The Neptune was their debut model, and I love how much old-school charm it has. The design draws heavy inspiration from iconic dive watches of the 50s and 60s, especially early Submariners and Seamasters. The domed acrylic crystal gives it that warm, retro distortion you don't get from sapphire, and the slim 39mm case and 47mm lug-to-lug wears great on the wrist, maintaining that vintage feel. Laurier is a small, independent team based in New York, and their passion for watches drives their designs, which is clear in the thoughtfulness of their watches. The Neptune has gone through some upgrades, and they've iterated on the design and construction, guided by user feedback. The lugs have been slightly shortened, the bracelet now has thinner links, there's also repositioned lug holes to minimize the gap when wearing a two-piece strap, and more distinct hour and minute hands. This is one of the benefits about these small independent watchmakers. They not only have direct access to customers' feedback, but they listen to improve the quality of their watches. And if you are worried about the acrylic crystal getting too many scratches, which is inevitable, it comes with a tube of polywatch to easily buff them out. There's a reason Omega still offers their Moonwatch with an acrylic crystal. They look super cool. The Neptune Series 4 is priced at $499. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at 10 special watches from some of the best micro brands out there. Definitely let me know which was your favorite. That's it for today. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.